At ease, it's your boy Soul Immortal. In my last video, I talked about how a man should leave his hometown to find the highest version of himself, right? Now a brother hit me in my DM shortly after I made that video, and he said, Soul, he said, what do you mean by finding your tribe, right? So when I say tribe, this is what I'm talking about. So you know we're born on this planet and we have a mother and we have a father and we have sisters and brothers and aunts and uncles and the whole nine, right? But as a man begins to develop and grow as an adult, he begins to find, the group of people that moves like he moves, right? Now, if you can remember in the Bible, and somebody dropped that verse for me if you don't mind, but there was a point in time where the prophet was walking, amongst the multitude, I believe it said, right? And it said, somebody in the crowd said, well, Jesus, where are you going? Like, isn't that your mother over there on the hill? Isn't that your brother over there on the hill? And he said that Jesus looked at him, and then he looked back at the brother that was speaking, and he said, my brothers and sisters, my mother are those that move like I move, right? So today, brothers, I want to talk about something. Show me your friends, and I'll show you your future. Why you should only fly with jumpers.
Is it not written in your law that ye are gods? You understand what I'm saying? So it just depends on what level you on based on, whether you're human or whether you're immortal.
Now, anyone that knows me personally knows that I love skydiving, right? I love it so much to the point where I'm considering getting certified to jump solo this year for my 45th birthday, right? Considering it, right? Now, the best part of skydiving by far is taking that plunge. Getting up to 120 miles an hour in free fall. I'm telling you, there's no high, there's no level of alcohol, there's nothing that can get you to that feeling besides that, right? There's nothing like it, right? But coming in second, the best feeling is when you're taking the plane ride up there, and I'll tell you why. Because for that 5 to 10 minute time frame of you getting from ground level up to 18,000 feet, 20,000 feet, wherever you get up to, right? There's something about everybody on that plane, right? It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, Greek, African. It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter what your level of income is. For those 5 or 10 minutes getting up to that jump level, everybody is the same. Everybody is strapped to a parachute, and every single person is getting ready to take the exact same risk. We're all jumpers. Now, I take that same mindset when it comes to the people I associate with on a daily basis, right? I only fly with jumpers. In other words, I only associate myself, I only sit in circles with people that operate on forces that they can't see. The people that can operate on faith, that people that are willing to take risk. You know what I'm saying? In other words, I have no interest in sitting around a person that wants to sit there and complain about their job all day. I have no interest in sitting around a group of people that want to complain about the president, regardless of who the president is. And the thing about my tribe is this. It doesn't matter if you are a millionaire. I have some friends with several zeros, right? Or it doesn't matter if you're at Burger King flipping fries. I have friends on all levels. And the reason it doesn't matter is because when you get in this tribe, what you bring to the table as far as, a monetary level or your, associations or groups, it doesn't matter because it's all about the energy you bring. See, instead of sitting around in circles and complaining, I want to talk about the metaphorical planes you're trying to jump off of. Now, I can't say that I've always been a part of this tribe, right? Just like a lot of brothers, in their late teens, I gravitated toward a different tribe. I gravitated toward, the pseudo gangsters, right? The wannabe dope boys, the drug dealers, the wannabe thugs, man. I think a lot of guys that grow up without their father in their life, I think they automatically gravitate toward this crowd because it seems like that's what masculinity is, right? But you'll find very soon that being associated with this tribe that you'll only end up in jail and in the grave. There's really no other way out of that, right? But then when I got in my 20s, I started leaning more toward the paper chaser tribe, right? But the thing about being a paper chaser, the thing about focusing on the bottom line and the dollar so much is that you quickly realize that it's a never-ending game. Let's say you make 20,000, then you make 40, right? You're gonna want more. Let's say you make 100,000, then after about a year, 100,000 is no longer fulfilling you, right? Again, that's a never-ending game, right? But the thing is, as I got in my late 30s, as I got in my early 40s, I started gravitating toward a tribe that looked for something more rewarding in life, right? And that thing was freedom. Now, like I said, the unique thing about the tribe that I associate with is, like I said, there's no status. I have some brothers, man, that have over a million followers on social media, that have all these nice things. At the same time, I have some members of this tribe that are working fries at fast food, and in their mindset, they have every intent to own a chain of these fast food restaurants in a short amount of time. Again, it's their energy. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the energy. I met this young lady on social media a few years ago. I believe it was Instagram or YouTube, about 2 years ago, right? And me and this young lady, we became friends on social media, like we began to follow each other rather. And I remember at one point in time, we were talking about collabing, doing some videos together. And the thing about this young lady, she was traveling across the states, man. She started off, I think, from the Georgia area, and was just traveling, man, going to different cities, and ended up in Texas. I believe she was down in Houston, and then went to Austin. Long story short, this sister ran into a problem, and all of a sudden, I saw her make a video one day saying, "Hey, you know what? I'm living in my car," and I was like, "Wow, sister's going through a thing, right?" And a few days later, she made another video, and she said, my car just got repossessed. So she's making a video where she's in front of a gym with all of her clothes just sitting out there, and she's still giving her spiel. She's still talking about her mission in life. I got in the DM, or I called her, however I got in touch with her. I said, "Sister, I'm up here in Dallas." She was in Austin at the time. And I said, "Sister, I'm going to shoot down there tomorrow. I'm going to scoop you up, and you can chill here till you get back on your feet, right?" She had a game plan to move, so I went and got her, and she stayed here. And I've talked about that in a couple of videos. She stayed here for like 3 weeks, maybe a month. She was cooking and doing all kind of stuff, getting a game plan together. And then she dipped and went back to Georgia and got back on her mission, man. Now she's doing good things. She's a YouTuber. She's doing nice things. And then, last year, I remember I was on a live, and there was this brother, man, that I've seen him pop up once or twice on my Zoom calls, right? Brother named Malachi, right? Young brother. And I was talking to this brother on the Zoom call. There are several people on the Zoom call. And this brother was just like, "Yeah, man, I'm on my mission. I'm just going across the world trying to find my purpose. I'm on this journey, right?" And I was talking about where he was. Long story short, the brother was like 10 miles down the road from him. So I'm like, "Brother, when we get off the phone, call me. You come stay here." Brother came and stayed here, man, and stayed for a week or so, and made himself at home. I believe he even documented a video. I'll try to leave a link if I can find that video he made, right? But you ask yourself, why did I do that? That seems crazy for me to just bring people that I don't even know into my home, and tell them to make themselves at home until they make the next move in their journey. Less than 15 minutes away from me, man. My home is your home, bro. You come stay over here you want to, man.
No way. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm probably 15 minutes away from you, man. I got plenty of bedrooms here, bro. This is your home, man.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, it's just funny because I was like riding around. I'm just so excited, everybody. I don't know if you can tell. because like I'm manifesting for the first time in my life a world that I want.
The only reason I do that is because I can associate with them on a certain level. Again, these people were jumpers. You know, the thing that you'll learn about me is not only do I not move like most brothers move, I have no desire to move like other people move, right? You know, and when it comes to my family, you know, my mother, my sister, everybody in my family, my nieces, my nephews, they are my heart, right? They are my heart. But my truest family are those that move like me. My truest family are those that believe like me, that jump like me, right? That's my family. You know, in a nutshell, the thing that I've learned over the last few years is that the more I open doors for those that don't have the same opportunities, I found that the more that I do that, the more doors are open for me.